We know how tight this election is. They are in a dead heat. They're neck and neck according to pretty much every poll. And you brought up a point that you said back in June to me, that the party has seen nothing but defeat since Donald Trump won. After watching his debate performance on Tuesday night, are you concerned that he's going to affect Senate races and House races too?
Well, of course. And by the way these Senate races go, particularly in battleground states, is the Senate races and the presidential races often go the same way. It's unusual for a candidate of the other party to win if his or her presidential candidate does not succeed in that state. There's only one candidate since 2020 who has defied that type of gravity. That was Susan Collins in Maine, where she won the state by, I think, 8 or 9 points, and Biden won it by 8 or 9 points. But other than that, we haven't seen any separation. So if you're a down ballot Republican in a state, particularly in a state like California or New York, when you're a Republican in the House, and you have a top of the ticket that is going to be beaten badly in those states. I'm not saying they're going to be. I think it's going to be a very close election. Don't get me wrong. In the battleground states, I believe will still be very close. But if you're a Republican in California and New York right now, I can't be feeling too confident. If you're in one of those real marginal swing districts, this is not helping you because there's no infrastructure, Republican infrastructure in those states, because Trump clearly has no chance there. So that would be my big concern if I were a Republican down ballot in a non-red or a non-swing state or battleground state in a difficult district. Could be very challenging.